It's summertime, which means convention season is here. And if you're a parent whose child has suddenly announced that they want to go to a convention, this video is for you. Even if your kid is not cosplaying, this video is still up your alley because conventions are not just for people in costume. A lot of kids go in regular clothes, fandom shirts, hoodies, cat ears, or whatever makes them feel comfortable, and they can still have an amazing time. So today I wanted to make like a parent's field guide to conventions because going to a convention with kids can be really fun, but it also can feel overwhelming if you've never done it before. There are crowds, lines, costumes, props, social rules, safety things, spending money, food issues, and sometimes you're trying to figure out why your child is emotionally attached to a character you have never heard of. And listen, I say this with love because I've been in your shoes. Conventions are wonderful, but they are also a lot. They are exciting, loud, creative, chaotic, and sometimes they feel like a mall, craft fair, Halloween party, and a family road trip all thrown in one building. So let's talk about what you should know before taking kids to a convention, whether they are going in full cosplay, half cosplay, no cosplay, or just showing up because they heard there would be plushies. So let's start off with the basics. What in the world is cosplay? Cosplay stands for costume play, and it could be anything from an anime, musical, TV show, cartoon, even just a fan-made drawing. It's dressing up as your favorite character and having fun. And I want to start here because I think a lot of parents assume that if their child wants to go to a convention, they have to make a costume, and that can instantly make the whole thing feel more stressful than it needs to be. Your kid does not have to have a cosplay to go to the convention. They can go in regular clothes, a fandom shirt, those adorable animal-themed pajamas, or cat ears. That is absolutely fine.
Meow.
Sometimes kids want to cosplay because they genuinely love making or wearing costumes. And sometimes they want to cosplay because they think everyone else will be doing it and they are afraid of feeling left out. As a parent, I would say take the pressure off. If they want to cosplay, great. If they don't, also great. If they want to bring a costume and change halfway through the day because it got itchy, hot, or uncomfortable, that is also absolutely okay. A convention is supposed to be fun. It should not feel like a test that they have to pass. And honestly, comfort is a big deal. A happy kid in sneakers and a cute shirt is going to have a better day than a miserable kid in a costume they cannot sit down in, eat, or use the bathroom in without a small engineering team. So if your child is going to be in costume, and I mean any type of costume, bought or homemade, please do a test run at home before the convention day. And I don't mean just trying it on for a few minutes in front of a mirror. I mean have them actually walk around, sit down, bend over, use their hands, wear the shoes, wear the wig if there is one, and see how long they can realistically keep it on before they start getting annoyed. Because cosplay has a way of looking adorable photos and then becoming a personal attack after 2 hours. That cute cape may be choking them. That wig might be itchy. Those shoes may be terrible. That prop might be too heavy. That skirt might be too long. That armor piece may keep sliding down every 5 minutes like it has given up on life. It's better to find that out in home than in the middle of a crowded convention hallway while your kid is tired, hungry, and one minor inconvenience away from becoming a tiny gremlin. Also, if your child needs help with their costume, that is absolutely normal. Kids do not have to make everything by themselves, especially younger kids. That costume that you wore last Halloween, absolutely okay. And maybe they helped pick the fabric. Maybe they painted something. Maybe they glued gems. Maybe they helped style the wig. Maybe they were just very emotionally supportive while you fought with the sewing machine. That still counts as being part of the process. The goal is not perfection. The goal is creativity, fun, and learning. This is the part that sounds boring, but it is absolutely one of the most important parts of going to a convention with kids. Before you walk into the building, make a safety plan. Conventions are crowded, and even a small convention can feel huge to a child. There are people everywhere, booths everywhere, signs, and kids can get separated very quickly if they see something exciting and take off for 5 seconds. So before you go in, tell your child exactly what to do if they get separated from you. They should know your real name, not just mom, dad, uncle, or auntie. They should know your phone number if they're old enough to remember, and if they're younger, put your phone number on a card, in their pocket, on a wristband, bracelet, or necklace, or somewhere safe where staff can find it if they need to. You should also point out who safe helpers are. Convention staff, security people, information desk workers, and vendors behind the booths are usually good people to ask for help. I would not tell a child just to go up to any random person, even if that person has a cool costume. And I say this with all respect to the cosplay community, but a cool wig does not automatically mean they are a responsible adult. Another good tip is to take a photo of your child before you go inside. That way, if they do get separated, you have a picture of exactly what they are wearing on the day. This is especially helpful if they were in cosplay, because trying to describe a child as the one with the long cape and a sword at an anime convention is not going to narrow it down very much. That could be half the building. I know kids get excited. I know they see a plushie, a character, a game booth, or a wall of mystery bags, and suddenly their body moves before their brain checks in. But conventions are not the place to wander off alone. If your child is old enough to walk around with a sibling or a friend, they still need a clear buddy system, check-in times, and clear boundaries. They need to know where they are allowed to go, where they are not allowed to go, and when they need to come back. For younger kids, I would keep them with you the entire time, because conventions can get crowded fast, and it is very easy to lose sight of a child when everyone around you is wearing bright colors, big wigs, and giant backpacks. And for kids who are old enough to have a phone, make sure the phone is charged. Do not assume it will last all day, because between taking photos, texting friends, and checking the schedule, and perhaps watching videos online, that battery is going to disappear. Bring a battery bank if you can, and future you will be extremely grateful. There is a big difference between packing for cute photos and packing for survival. For a convention with kids, pack for survival. You do not need to bring your entire house, but you do need to bring the basics. Water, snacks, hand sanitizer, tissues, bandages, phone chargers, medicine if your child needs it, and anything your kid uses to calm them down if they get overwhelmed. If your child has sensory needs, bring headphones, sunglasses, a fidget, or whatever helps them feel grounded in a loud and crowded place. If your child is cosplaying, bring a small repair kit. It should have safety pins, fashion tape, bobby pins, a small sewing kit, super glue, wig brush, and anything specific to the costume can save the day, because something will break. I don't say that to be negative. I say it because cosplay is held together by hot glue, rhinestones, and sometimes a little bit of denial. A strap will pop, a wig will slide, a glove will disappear, a prop will chip, a bow will fall off. Something is going to happen. And when it does, it is much better to have a safety pin in your bag than be standing in the hallway saying, "Well, I guess we live like this now." Please, for the love of all cosplay, do not underestimate the power of snacks. Conventions are exciting, and kids may not realize they are hungry until they are suddenly upset about everything. The line is too long, the costume is too itchy, the room is loud, the plushie is too expensive, and somehow the entire world has become unfair. Sometimes that is not an attitude problem, sometimes it's a low blood sugar wearing a costume. Eat before you go. Bring snack if the convention allows outside food. Plan for lunch before everyone is starving. Drink water even if no one feels thirsty yet. And convention food can be expensive. Lines can be long, so it helps to know your options ahead of time. If you're going to leave the convention center to eat, check whether re-entry is allowed and how badges work. And please, for everyone's peace, do not try to make a child survive an entire convention on candy, soda, and an oversized pretzel. I'm not judging. Many of us have lived that life. but it is not a good life. That emergency snack is not just a snack, it's a lifesaver. This is one of the biggest things I think parents should teach kids before going to a convention. Cosplayers are people too. They are not characters from a theme park. They aren't public property. They are not to be grabbed, touched, photographed, or followed. If your child wants a picture with someone in costume, they need to ask first. A simple, "Can I take your picture?" is perfect. If the person says yes, take the picture, say thank you, and let them go. If they say no, the correct response is, "Okay, thank you," and then you move on. No arguing, no pouting, no sneaking a picture anyway. And please, for the love of cosplay, teach kids not to touch the costumes without permission. I know some look really soft, shiny, or very cool, but that does not mean anyone gets to put their hands on them. A lot of cosplays are extremely fragile and expensive. Some took months to make. Some are attached to the person in ways that can be hurt if pulled. And beyond all that, people deserve personal space. This is also where we teach the phrase, cosplay is not consent, which doesn't apply just to adults, it applies to kids too. So if your child is the one wearing the costume, they are also allowed to say no. They do not have to hug people, they do not have to pose for every picture, they do not have to stay in character, and lastly, they do not have to perform for strangers. If you can tell your child is nervous or scared, make a safe word. It is absolutely okay for you to step in and say no. A kid in cosplay is still a kid, and they are allowed to have boundaries. Every convention has one thing in common. At some point, there will be a traffic jam. Someone stops for a photo, check their phone, someone drops part of their costume, a group tries to meet up in the middle of the walkway, and then suddenly nobody can move and everyone is stuck behind a foam sword, 3 backpacks, and a person with wings the size of a dining room table. So teach your kids this rule. If you need to stop, move to the side. If you want a picture, move to the side. If you need to fix your costume, move to the side. If you want to look at the map, move to the side. If you see suddenly something amazing and your soul leaves your body for a moment, it is fine, but please move to the side first. And if your child is wearing a big costume, remind them that they take up more space than usual. Wings, tails, hoop skirts, armor, props, and large bags can all change how they move through a crowd. They are not just walking anymore, they are navigating, possibly as a small parade float. Props can make a costume look amazing, but they also need to be handled carefully. If your kid has a sword, staff, wand, shield, giant key, foam axe, or any kind of pretend weapon, make sure they understand that it's not for swinging around in public. No hallway duels, no poking people, and no hitting siblings. And last, no dramatic battle poses in crowded spaces unless you are safely off to the side and everyone knows what's going on. Also, make sure to check the convention's prop policy before you go. Some conventions have very strict rules about what is allowed, how big props can be, and whether fake weapons need to be checked by staff. If the staff says a prop is not allowed, don't argue with them. Just take it back to the car, hotel room, or home. I know that can be extremely disappointing, especially if the prop is a big part of the costume, but it is better than having a product problem at the door or in the middle of a hallway. And again, practice with the prop before the convention. Can your child carry it more than 10 minutes? Can they sit down with it? Can they use the bathroom with it? Can they walk around without accidentally bonking people? Those are the real questions. Now let's talk about the place where money goes to disappear, the vendor room and artist alley. If you have never taken a child into a convention vendor room, just know that it is basically a treasure trove. Plushies, figures, keychains, posters, blind boxes, stickers, not Snickers. No, the Snickers are good too. Snacks, bags, cosplay accessories, and all kinds of cute and awesome and shiny things are everywhere. Your child will want something. Probably many somethings. Set a budget before you walk in, not after. Especially not after while they are holding the plushie and already have adopted and emotionally named it. before. You can give them a set amount of money and let them decide how to spend it, which is honestly a good life lesson. If they spend it all in the first 10 minutes, that is a learning experience. A painful one, maybe, but still a learning experience. Also, teach them how to behave around artists and vendors. Do not grab things without asking. Do not bend prints. Do not peel stickers. Do not open packages. And do not touch handmade items with snack fingers. Especially snack fingers. Fingers are dangerous. If they like something but cannot buy it, they can still be kind. Let them know, your art is really cool, or I love your style. It can mean a lot to the artist. Ask for their website or social media so you can follow them online. What we do not say is, that's too expensive, or I could make that. Because art takes time, supplies cost money, booth space costs money, and artists and vendors deserve respect. A lot of kids want to take pictures and videos at conventions, and that can be really fun, but social media needs rules. First, do not post your exact location in real time unless your parent says it's okay. It is safer to post after you leave, or at least to avoid sharing too much detail while you are still at the convention. Second, be careful with badges, names, hotel information, school shirts, or anything in the background that gives away private information. Third, do not post embarrassing photos or videos of other people. Even if something funny happens, if someone wig slip, they fall out of character, and especially if someone is having a rough moment. People deserve privacy, and conventions should not become a place where kids learn to turn strangers into content without permission. And if your child wants to post a picture with a cosplayer, it is polite to ask if they are okay with being posted or tagged. A lot of cosplayers enjoy being tagged, but not everyone wants their photo online, and kids need to learn that permission matters. Panels can be wonderful. Kids can learn about cosplay, drawing, voice acting, writing, props, wigs, anime history, and all kinds of cool and creative things. But panels are still shared spaces, and kids need to know how to behave in them. They shouldn't run around, kick chairs, yell over speakers, play loud videos, or interrupt the person presenting. If they are bored, that's okay. Not every panel is going to hold every child's attention. But if a kid is done, then it is time to quietly leave with a parent instead of letting them slowly turn to a feral raccoon in the back row. Also, make sure to check the rating or age recommendation for panels before going in. Some panels may be family friendly, but others may be for older teens or adults, even at conventions that are kid friendly overall. When in doubt, check the schedule description. One of the biggest mistakes people make at conventions is trying to do too much. I get it. You pay for the badges, you drove there, you found parking, you packed the bag. You want to make the most of the day. But kids get tired too. And so do adults. And convention tired is a special kind of tired. It is walking tired, noise tired, crowd tired, decision tired, and why is this line so long tired all at the same time. Find a quiet corner, sit in the lobby, go outside, go to the back of the hotel room, sit in the car for a few minutes, drink water, eat a snack, let everyone rest. This is important for kids who get overwhelmed by noise, crowds, lights, or too much stimulation. But honestly, it helps everyone out in the end. Taking a break does not mean you wasted the day. It means you are making sure the day can continue. One of my favorite things about conventions is that they can be really inspiring for kids. A child might go in because they like a character, but then they see artists selling their work, cosplayers wearing the costumes, panelists teaching skills, performers on stage, photographers taking pictures, and vendors running small businesses. That can open their mind to lots of possibilities. They may start asking how costumes are made, how are wigs styled, how are props made, how to draw people, how to sew, or how someone turns a hobby into something bigger. And that is a fantastic thing. If your child gets interested in cosplay or crafting, they do not have to start with a huge project. They can start small, and it's best to. They can watch tutorials, go to the library, look for books on sewing, fashion, art, theater, even crafting. They can learn from friends, local cosplay groups, anime clubs, community classes, or even just practicing with the scrap fabric and cardboard. They are going to make mistakes, and that is completely normal. You don't even have to make the costume yourself. Wearing a bought costume is absolutely okay and should be normalized. The first project also does not have to be perfect. The first costume does not have to be fancy. The first prop might even look a little questionable. That is all part of the learning. Every experienced cosplayer started somewhere, and I promise a lot of us started with cardboard, hot glue strings, and a confidence we have not earned yet. And possibly a parent who wants to throw their hand up in frustration. This is probably the biggest thing I want you to remember. Your attitude sets the tone for the day. If you're stressed, rushing, annoyed, or treating the whole thing like this is weird, your kid is going to feel that. You do not have to understand every fandom. You do not have to know every character. You do not have to pretend to know the difference between every anime boy with black hair and a tragic backstory. But you can be supportive. You can ask questions. You can say, "Tell me about this character." You can say, "What do you like about this show?" You can say, "That costume is really creative." You can let your child enjoy something without making them feel embarrassed for caring about it. That does not mean you have to buy everything, allow everything, or ignore safety. You are still the parent. You set the boundaries. But there's a difference between setting boundaries and making a kid feel silly for loving something. Conventions can be a place where kids feel seen. They realize there are other people who like the same things they do. They see creativity everywhere. They see adults making art, sewing costumes, building props, writing stories, and celebrating imagination. Even kids their own age who are doing everything they can to love their character. And that can be something really special. So even if the convention is not your thing, try to see what your kid sees in it. That alone can mean a lot. So before you go, check the convention rules, check the bag policy, check the prop policy, check the schedule, map, parking, food options, and see if outside food is allowed. Check the rating on panels, set a budget, make a safety plan, pack snacks, water, chargers, and comfort items. Pack a costume repaired supplies if needed. Take a photo of your child before you go in, make sure everyone knows what to do is separated, and please make sure the shoes are comfortable. The shoes matter. They always matter. So that is my parents' field guide to kids at conventions, whether they are cosplaying or not. Conventions can be a lot, but they can also be an amazing experience for kids. They get to see creativity, meet other fans, learn new skills, support artists, and be part of a community that celebrates the things that they love. The key is preparation, not over-planning or trying to control every second. Be prepared enough so when something goes wrong, because something will always go wrong, you can handle it without the whole day falling apart. Bring snacks, water, chargers, teach manners, respect boundaries, and take breaks. And remember that your kid does not have to have the perfect costume, the perfect photos, or the perfect convention day. They just need a safe, fun experience where they feel supported. If you are a parent who has taken kids to conventions, I would love to know what advice you would add to this field guide, because parents always have the real tip, and these are mine. Leave them in the comments so we can help each other out. And if you're new here, I make videos about cosplay, crafting, anime, parenting, and fandom spaces, and all the little things nobody tells you until you're already standing in a convention hallway with the broken pop and a child asking for a $50 plushie. So like and subscribe and stick around. And remember, ask before photos, move to the side, respect the artist, and feed the children. And for the love of all things cosplay, bring comfortable shoes. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.